I'm ready. What do you mean you're using your cell phone? Hey there, my name is Keith, and I would like to offer you a unique experience in taking the gospel to the nations. Now, I'm sure many of you would have heard of the country South Africa. That's where I'm from. Some of you might even have been here before. Now, contrary to popular belief, South Africa is actually quite a developed country. Well, in fact, it is the most developed country in Africa. However, I'm sure many different things come to mind when you think of South Africa. For instance, when I say I live in South Africa, I'm sure some of you might be thinking this. When in actual fact, living in South Africa looks more like this. When I talk about shopping in South Africa, I'm sure some of you might be thinking this. When in fact, shopping at our stores looks more like this. Transport, another example. You would be forgiven for thinking that I get around the city in this, when in fact we South Africans are more accustomed to this, and of course this. South Africa is a beautiful place with beautiful people, but like many countries in Africa, suffer from poverty, crime, and in many places spiritual darkness. South Africa truly has needs that only the gospel message can meet. And this is where IWC South Africa comes in. International World Changers South Africa mobilizes students to take the gospel to people in South Africa who need it the most. We focus on children, teenagers, and young adults of communities in need, as half of our population is younger than 25. There are different methods that we employ in sharing the gospel. Sport is huge in Africa, so we engage teenage and young adult males through soccer and rugby clinics and teach them how to be the kind of player Jesus would want on his team. We minister to the girls separately without the distraction of the boys and use things such as crafts, drama, dance, and one-on-one relationship building to encourage them with the gospel. For the younger kids, we run a holiday Bible club or VBS. Here our IWC participants are stretched creatively and sometimes literally as they share God's love with the children. The kids usually outnumber everyone else, so much energy is needed here. Probably the powerhouse of each of our projects is the street evangelism and prayer walking ministry. Here IWC participants simply walk through the communities, conversing with people they meet in the streets, praying for them and sharing the gospel with them. Many of the team experience being way out of their comfort zones, but probably value the experience on the streets the most. That's where you come in. We are inviting you over there in the USA to come and partner with us in South Africa to join God and what He is doing here. Come and enjoy a unique experience where teams from the USA join hands with teams from South Africa to effectively minister together in sharing God's love. Are you concerned that you don't know the language or that you are unfamiliar with the culture? That's okay, because partnering with South African students effectively breaches the gap that language and culture brings in a foreign context. I hope that what I shared with you has at least intrigued you. And if you want any further information, please click on one of the following links, contact us, and we can get the conversation started. Hoping to hear from you soon. Until then, from South Africa, goodbye.